Let's meet today's guest and hear their inspiring story. So here we are. Meet Pallavi, a dentist turned food entrepreneur and the creative force behind Laung Elachi.
So,
That's
Laung
wonderful.
Elachi aims at bringing spiced indulgence to those who really value and care for quality and authenticity. It
Mhm.
is a journey of grit, growth, and passion. So,
Yeah.
everything is decaf, natural, free from preservatives, eggless,
Mhm.
and except the gluten-free cookies, rest of them are not free. So I am a chef, I am the entrepreneur, I am the marketing person, I am the designer, whatever you can
Mhm.
say. I'm truly, truly engaged in every step of what I create.
What were some challenges?
Self-doubt, coming from a medical background, entering into a very new industry which I had no experience at all. I had
Mhm.
no business background, no
Mhm.
studies accordingly. Will it work? Have I
Mhm.
taken a risk?
Mhm.
No, no, yes. So I would tell all the women entrepreneurs just lean into your passion and trust the process.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time. This is the time you
Mhm.
start working on it, and everything works when you work with motivation, discipline, authenticity, and being true to your heart.
Hi there, and thanks for tuning in to the SheSight Podcast. I'm Ruchi, and here we dive into the real stories of women who are making an impact. SheSight is a platform that amplifies voices, shares journeys, and builds a strong community. Let's meet today's guest and hear their inspiring story. So here we are. Meet Pallavi, a dentist turned food entrepreneur and the creative force behind Laung Elachi. I'll let Pallavi decide and take us on her journey of entrepreneurship and where she is and what she's doing. Welcome, Pallavi, and thank you for joining this podcast today.
Thank you, Ruchi. I'm truly honored to be invited by SheSight Global on a podcast. Thank you very much.
Of course. And, our readers and listeners are absolutely excited to meet you today. And, they would be interested in all these great questions that we're going to discuss and talk about, regarding your entrepreneur journey and your basically journey of setting up your own business and how you shifted paths. So let me start with that. Tell us, about your area of interest, in terms of your background.
I'm Pallavi Mathur, a dentist turned food entrepreneur going on a passion driven journey. I was working as a dentist in India following my career in Apollo and Fortis hospitals. After coming back to US with my husband, there was always an option to go back to the dentistry. But I made my happy choice that I want to be at home looking after my kids. And during that part was the time I started creating my own recipes. And while doing this, that is when I devised my signature chai masala. Since I've been working on the spice blends, too many spice blends, creating my own blends, I that is when I created my own signature chai masala, and it just clicked to me. And in a spark of a moment, I said, let me do this. Let me bring it to what we love as a family. Why not serve it to the entire world if time allows and by God's blessings?
Mhm.
And after months of curating my signature chai masala, I started working on artisanal bakes. Never a fan of eggs, I was always inclined towards working on eggless baking, and that has been my passion now. So
Wow.
I curated three kinds of cookies with three distinct flavors that I would like you all to know. One is the signature chai masala, the second one is the gluten free for healthy indulgence, and the third one is the bold savory delight with high peppercorn and fennel and carom seed flavors. You will know when you taste it. Having a medical background, my quest for reaching out to the best ingredients
Mhm.
and unprocessed fats has always been there. So I'm inclined towards using the best of ingredients,
Mhm.
healthy fats, natural and organic ingredients. I just work with them. Then, after these cookies became a hit, I said, let me create some cakes which are unusual, spiced, have a delicate flavor, and sweetened with natural sugars like jaggery. So that is what I use. So I have also curated two kinds of flavors in a cake. One is the carrot cake that may seem very simple. Oh, carrot cake is just a cake, but it is kind of flavored with our house blend, which I
Mhm.
curate myself and has beautiful Indian flavors to it. Very different with cream cheese, tangy frosting. The other thing I create is the signature chai masala spiced cake loaves, cake muffin. The flavor remains the same, only what people demand. I started getting demand for, people wanted to gift my stuff, whether it's muffins, taking it for a party, whether it's an Indian occasion, whether it's Thanksgiving, just, it was like unbelievable.
Mhm.
So I started curating my signature gift boxes,
Mhm.
which had the soul of our signature spice blend and other stuff. And that also became a hit. And now we have our own signature boxes that are in demand. And I'm trying to enter the corporate sector because I've got orders from the companies to give this. So I'm really blessed and feeling thankful that I pursued this journey with true passion. So
That's
Laung
wonderful.
Elachi aims at bringing spiced indulgence to those who really value and care for quality and authenticity. It
Mhm.
is a journey of grit, growth, and passion.
That's awesome. That's wonderful. I'm surprised, and by the chai flavored loaf, did you say?
Also, want to add to it, being from a medical background, being a dentist, I do care.
Mhm.
So, focusing on using natural sugars.
Mhm.
None of our cookies are made with all-purpose flours.
Mhm.
Um, Focusing on decaffeinated, like even our spice blend is decaf. So, people sometimes, it's such a versatile thing that
Mhm.
you can use it anywhere.
Oh, that's wonderful. Even
So
for
our cakes,
baking.
even for baking, so people will think,
Mhm.
oh, chai masala spice cakes are like, oh, it has caffeine. I cannot feed it to my kid, or somebody who prefers being a decaf
Yeah.
person. Yeah, he won't or
Mhm.
she won't like it, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
everything is decaf, natural, free from preservatives, eggless,
Mhm.
and except the gluten-free cookies, rest of them are nut free.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So Pallavi, I wanted to ask you a little bit about your journey, but you
Yes,
have
sure.
talked about it just a little bit, about your shift from your medical career into becoming a chef. I wanted
Yeah.
to ask you, how did you experiment and arrive at, coming from a scientific background, I guess experimenting is normal, but I
Yeah.
wanted to, ask you a little bit about how you experimented the ratios, for the right taste, and how did you test the masalas as you
Yeah.
as part of your journey? How did you make sure that they were appealing to your
Yeah.
audience?
So, like we always said, what connects to our heart will connect with God and other people as well. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I've been doing. Like
Mm-hmm.
I have practiced consistently on getting it to perfection. I've just been practicing it and measured it, served to my family. And let me tell you, my family has been my biggest support,
Mm-hmm.
my
Yep.
husband, my parents, and everyone. They would, they are the true critics. If I
Mhm.
go wrong, they would be the first person to tell me, okay,
Yeah.
you've done
Mhm.
something,
You get
something like
immediate
that.
feedback. Yeah.
Yeah, so I made sure, okay, I made to. So yes, I did practice. So I think
Mm-hmm.
iterate and adapt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do consistently,
Yeah.
practice, adapt to the taste. Will I like it? That's how I go for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I'm doing Instagram shoot for myself, making a reel for myself, creating something, whether I like it, I do it
Mm-hmm.
for my. It's been a practice. I think it's my habit.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I cook, if we
Mm-hmm.
like it,
Yeah.
by God's blessings, everybody likes it.
Right. So tell us about, your first time that you thought that you need to start your venture and you discussed it with friends and family. What was that? What do you recollect in terms of reactions and encouragement?
I think everybody was extremely glad in my close family. My husband, like once I devised this char masala and it became a super hit in my, obviously it became so hit in my family members itself. Oh, wow, smells so good. Why don't you make a perfume out of it? My pantry is smelling. What did you make?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when once I devised it, my neighbor said I would just collect bottles of it.
Mm-hmm.
And my and when this idea broke out to me in my mind, I immediately told my husband, since
Mm-hmm.
it's got all the wonderful herbs and spices, and people will be benefited. It's caffeine free, preservative free. We are trying to use what we want to use at home for our kids also.
Right.
So I'll definitely tell you there are multiple uses of what I make.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My husband had no question in his mind,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "Go for it."
Mm-hmm.
He
Mm-hmm.
said, and I think he's the biggest support I have here. And
Mm-hmm.
then obviously I declared it to my parents, my in-laws, and the entire
Mm-hmm.
family, my real sisters, and they're really big support, keep
Yeah.
encouraging. And they were so happy. You're
Mm-hmm.
going for something you love, and we know that you're going to succeed. And
Right.
this has been happening.
Yeah. Can you tell us, there are two parts to every story, right? And I'm
Yes.
sure there must have been some challenges, right? Even though we are surrounded by support and so forth. Where did you feel that you had to, restart? What were some challenges? What didn't work in the beginning, which works now? You know.
I would say the challenges I faced in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning. Look, coming from a medical background, entering into a very new industry, which I had no experience at all. I had no business background, no
Mm-hmm.
studies accordingly. So I think, yes, I think I faced two challenges majorly. One is like self-doubt, which usually comes when you're in the beginning
Of
of
course.
a
Yeah.
new career, which
Yep.
you really
Absolutely.
want to build from passion, but you're
Mm-hmm.
still doubting, will it work? Have I
Mm-hmm.
taken a risk?
Mm-hmm.
No, no, yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing was breaking into an industry with credibility in a very saturated market. I had
Mm-hmm.
to bring out authenticity. Why are we unique?
Mm-hmm.
So that was another thing that I really faced. And third, I would say it's not a very major issue now, but yeah, I was also looking, okay, how will I get the resources from, how does everything work?
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming from a doctor, lawyer's family.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody has been a very, very big business. And some people have done it, left it, gone
Mm-hmm.
forwards, done something else. So
Mm-hmm.
I've just turned my table.
Yeah. So when you do you have now like a mini supply chain set up? Like how do you get your ingredients? Do you have suppliers that you have identified, or do you go shopping and pick them out yourself? How
In
do
the
you manage?
beginning, okay, in the beginning and at right now also, I do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
I have fixed suppliers which I will go to, look
Mm-hmm.
at how premium are the ingredients, do a quality check, and then I buy myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm truly, truly engaged in every step of what I create. And I
Okay.
think it's a must in every business at the beginning when you are establishing, you must be truly engaged in every step you do, whether you are creating an equipment, whether you are into a robotic industry, whether you are doing anything. And then baby steps, slowly, 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 you will know how
Mhm.
to manage things and you will start outsourcing as the businesses grow like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have you expanded the team or is it just yourself?
Right now, just myself, but I'm looking forward to do this year, hopefully. You'll get the news soon.
Right. How do you engage your audience? Are you accepting orders on Instagram or how do they approach you?
So, I'm really active on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I'm advertising everything and each and everything with true my heart, truly with my heart, and actually promoting everything myself. So I am a chef, I am the entrepreneur, I am the marketing person, I am the designer, whatever you can say. Yeah, with
Mm-hmm.
the family support, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And other thing that I'm getting orders, Instagram gives me lots of orders.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that works is WhatsApp group. I have a small WhatsApp group too. So people keep forwarding it.
Mm-hmm.
And word of mouth is working too well for me. Like people are saying, oh, you have to go. So people just come now after completing 1 year,
Mm-hmm.
one
Mm-hmm.
quarter of a year, now
Mm-hmm.
people are hearing about it and contacting me. So that's kind of very
That's good.
motivating. Yeah, very
Organic
motivating.
growth.
It's
Right.
also going out of Texas. It's going to Atlanta. It's going to Canada. Like people
Mm-hmm.
have taken for their mothers, and the biggest thing was one of my clients' mother staying in India. She must have come here in
Mm-hmm.
Austin from wherever she stays, and she
Mm-hmm.
tasted my masala and the tea, and she told that respective client of mom, can you just get that chai masala for me in India as well? I'm missing it. So
That's
I
wonderful.
think that was one of the biggest compliments. Now people have started not only gifting my curated gift sets, but
Mm-hmm.
individual chai masalas on any occasion. Oh, that could be a unique thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll be happy at least something useful is happening.
So I know you have woven some of the sort of success criteria, the stories, the steps to take towards becoming successful, engaging with your heart and so forth already in your story as part of this conversation. But specifically, would you like to guide women how to sort of follow their passion if they feel like starting something or doing something new for themselves outside of their careers, either with their careers or just take the time to pursue their passion? What would your guidance be?
I think, Ruchi, that's a wonderful question. I would tell all the women entrepreneurs just lean into your passion with facts. First thing. Now, what is a passion? Passion is something which you like to do everything and you really enjoy it. So don't miss that out.
Mm-hmm.
And if you know what you really enjoy doing everything, that is your call.
Mm-hmm.
Then stay rooted in your passion and purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Be consistent and disciplined. That will also give you confidence and resilience.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're consistent and disciplined,
Yeah.
even somebody dares to question, you will always be able to answer their funny
Mm-hmm.
questions as well. This can come across in any business, whether you're a
Mm-hmm.
doctor also, then also patients to ask. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
always, always believe in your vision. Since you started it, you have to finish your journey. Start with this purpose. Okay, I have started something. I
Mm-hmm.
know it's going to work. So what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, just be positive about it. There'll be
Yeah.
other people saying, how can this work? There are many questions being asked to me also. How does this work? I say you have to try it, then believe it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And trust the process. Very important and the final point. Be authentic,
Mm-hmm.
be true to your craft, and quality over everything. You are ought to touch success like nobody can stop you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
That's what. Follow your passion. If you are at the edge of thinking, okay, it's my passion, this is the time to start. Just don't waste your time thinking,
Mm-hmm.
I've done it so. I've also done it. So
Mm-hmm.
this is a learning. I wish, oh, I would have been thinking for months, but I told in the last month, maybe something like that. But I would
Mm-hmm.
say, just don't spend your time thinking on it. If you're thinking about something, oh, I really like to do something. Today also
Mm-hmm.
you're thinking, tomorrow you'll be thinking for several days to month. I really like. That means that's your calling.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time. This is the time
Mm-hmm.
you start working on it, and everything works when you work with motivation. discipline, authenticity, and being true to your heart.
Right. No, those are great learnings of from your particular journey to all the other women who are listening today. I want to thank you, Pallavi, for this time that you spent with us today and to share the learnings, your journey, the challenges, and how you overcame, even the minutest of challenges or even thoughts and questions in your mind, to kick off your passion and the journey related to it. We wish you a lot of success in the days and years and to come. Right.
Thank you, Ruchi, for having me on this podcast. I truly thank you. And SheSight has been a great milestone in the career of Laung Elachi, has shown visibility to customers and other clients and increased our growth as well. I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for considering me for the podcast. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. Before you move on to the next video, I have a request to make. If you like this video and this podcast, if you gain some valuable information out of this video, I would request you to click on the subscribe button as well as follow us on our social media pages. The links are given in our description. Also, do sign up to our website, www.shesightmag.com. We have amazing women stories as well as various women initiatives that are getting launched in the coming months. I'll see you there.